Mark Levin coming to Israel and showing us the support from the US and the people who support us, I think it's a great thing.
My name is Captain Elkana Cohen.
I was a combat officer in my unit. Goal was to rescue our hostages, to destroy Hamas. So when I first entered Gaza, I was going through the houses and I saw in almost every house was full with ammunition, was full with bombs, also grenades. The worst part was most of that was hiding under kids' beds.
The Kalach, and he's gonna go over a teddy bear over here, exactly, and we're gonna find, he says that there's like AK-47 inside the teddy bear.
זרביל, בא לך לשים פה מזרון? לא, באמת. בוא נתפוס את כל הציונים. זוזו אחורה, כולם
That's fucked up.
I think that some of the civilians are not actually Hamas, are taking part in it. When you go through one house, it's fine, right? You can say Hamas forced this guy. But I'm telling you, every house was full with ammunition. Hamas don't fight as an army. It's a coward army. They're using babies, they're using crippled people, they're using audio of crying baby in order to hide bombs behind that. One time we knew that we were needed to conquer one of the areas, but we also saw that it was full with civilians. So we tried to call them out, to evacuating all of those people. And for some reason, we didn't understand why they don't leave this place. So we used drones in order to realize what's going on over there. And we saw there were guards in this place. They didn't let those people escape. But worse than that, one of the kids tried to avoid and run away. And the Hamas guard shoot this little baby, not a little baby, 5 years old, in the head. Hamas terrorist shot his own people because he knew that if he killed this little kid, no one will try to escape. If no one will try to escape, there will be civilians inside this place because he know that we won't fight there if there are civilians inside there. So he knew where we are. And one of the time he went up on the roof, looking at us, he knew exactly where we were. And he was holding a baby in front of us like that, just like that. Because he knew that if we're gonna kill him, we're gonna kill this little baby. But we didn't take that shot. Because this is how my parents raised me, and this is how our nation got raised. This is our value. We tried as much as we could in order to avoid any casualties of civilians. I don't think any other army would do that. Would try to avoid all of those casualties in order to save those civilians, even though we saw that they have bombs, rifles, and everything in their houses. The day after I found a notebook, I started writing every day. First it was as a habit, then it's become as an obligation. And when my division went out, I decided to publish my diary as a book.
דמות הקצין הישראלי שחותר לניצחון המוחלט משתקפת היטב בספרו החדש של קצין הקומנדו במילואים אלקנה כהן.
One of my friends called me and he told me Bibi Netanyahu was quoting from my book and said that he feels the book is representing the spirits that we should have.
הוא כותב כך: כשמסביב הכל בוער וריח המלחמה אינו מרפא, היעד נותר מזוקק, בהיר, בלתי משתנה. אנחנו במלחמת קיום שבה מדינת ישראל חייבת לנצח.
And this is my job, to allow other people to realize what we're going through and to get into soldier shoes, because unfortunately I lost too many friends in those battles. I lost too many friends at the 7th of October. And I think the best thing will be when we realize that we didn't fight for nothing. We fight to destroy Hamas and to bring our hostage back, because they don't have time. We have to fight for it. Every mom in Israel should have our son or our daughter back. People say and protest, what would they think if their own son would be locked up in Gaza after they saw what happened on the 7th of October? I think for me it's a simple thing to realize that we have to fight for it. Maybe some of the people think that we're fighting for ourselves, but this is not right. Everything that happened here in the Middle East will chase everywhere 10 years from now. So when we're fighting here, the entire world fights. And I hope the world will support us, because I think that some of them are leaving us behind. I don't know if they remember that, but we are the only democracy at the Middle East. We are the one who fighting for the same values. We fight in order to allow the light control the darkness. And this is what we're doing here.
For all this and much more, sign up for Levin TV.